Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Wednesday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 6 of our London Black Knights franchise, and we will be at home in Olympic Stadium in London. Next week, we'll be in Jacksonville, Florida on the road, and then week 8 will be our bye week. Anyways, I don't know why I paused for just a second, but anyways, back to what I was saying. We're in week 6. We're battling off against the 2-3 Carolina Panthers. But first, gotta show you guys something interesting. Cam Newton in the last episode against the Cleveland Browns, you guys saw last week. I'll have the link to the video if you guys want to check it out in the description. So Cam Newton, 9 for 11 there, 233 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and he only really allowed only 1 sack. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff. So it will be Cam Newton versus his former team where he got drafted first overall in 2011. So this is going to be a really fun matchup to check out. Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Olympic Stadium in London. So the Carolina Panthers kick it off, and Tate III will be ready to return here for the London Black Knights. They return to get stopped at the 34-yard line whatsoever. And we see Cam Newton stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So now we're going to use a pass play on first down and 10. So they're at the 34-yard line. And Newton here, he's going to look to throw. He's going to pass it to Justin Jefferson. And he does get stopped, though, at the 40. So he had 26 receiving yards at time. So now this is going to be a first and 10. So now Newton, he is ready to throw this football pretty deep here in London. So I'm going to throw it to him. And Justin Jefferson does get this into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. That will be a 40-yarder, and it's now 7-0 London. Alright, now we see Teddy Bridgewater stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. He throws the football. He passes it to DJ Moore. So he had 6 receptions, 89 yards, and 1 touchdown last week. So this is going to be a first and 10 now here for the Carolina Panthers. So now Christian McCaffrey, the son of former NFL tight end Ed McCaffrey, only gained about 4 yards there on that play whatsoever. So now this is going to result in a 2nd and 6 now here for Carolina. And Carolina, they lost 2 yards there on that play. So it's now 3rd and 8 whatsoever. He did have 4 yards on his first carry, but he did lose 2 yards again. So 3rd and 8 now here for the Carolina Panthers. They get sacked by Jimmy Smith, and London is ready to return the punt. So we got AB, Antonio Brown, the guy who was on the cover for Madden NFL 19. So Panthers punt this away. The Black Knights are ready to return. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What London team do you prefer out of my series? Do you prefer the London Bulldogs or the London Black Knights? I have to say both because I'm the creator of both of those series, so I really enjoy doing it. So now Frank Gore, he's going to use juke moves. He's on our London Bulldogs franchise. He only gained about 20 yards on that play, and now this is going to be a 1st and 10 here for London. Man, I love having a London NFL franchise. So now Frank Gore, he does get stopped at the 47. He lost about, I got to say, a yard on that play. So now we're going to use a passing play. the deep crossers on 2nd down and 11. So Cam Newton, he's looking forward to pass. He's going to throw it deep. And it looks like Antonio Brown caught it with one hand. You guys saw him return the punt earlier. So he gets a 53-yard touchdown. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 3. Beginning of the second quarter, by the way, here for the Carolina Panthers. And they really haven't scored any points at all. So now Christian McCaffrey, he's trying to break tackles. And he had lost actually a few yards there. He only gained a few yards on that play whatsoever. Anyway, it's now 3rd and 2 here for Carolina. If they don't make this first down, they're going to have to punt, and London will have the football. So they're going to run the football with Christian McCaffrey. He does, in fact, get those 2 to 3 yards in. And that will be a first down here for the Carolina Panthers. So Carolina, basically, they're just going to run the football with McCaffrey, and he does get stopped, though, at the 47. So now this will be a 2nd and 3 now here for Carolina. So Carolina, they're going to throw the football. They actually get that first down. Zach Ertz made that reception, and he had 5 yards in. So, all right, now C.J. Mosley, he gets a fumble recovery, and it looks like he's going to go straight into the end zone and score a touchdown for the Black Knights. Quan Alexander gets his 4th sack of the year, and the Black Knights lead at 21-0. So now he picks up that fumble. The ball was loose, so he recovered and just scored a touchdown. So Quan Alexander made the sack, so the Black Knights now take this 21-0 lead, and we're going to take a break. And DJ Moore gets a reception, and he scores a touchdown, so that's going to be a 30-yard TD for the Carolina Panthers. By the way, Carolina does score their first touchdown, and it's now going to be 21-7. We'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, now it's kickoff time here in London. So now Golden Tate, he's ready to return to kickoff here for the Black Knights. So it looks like he's going to take it all the way, and nobody even stops him. Nobody even tries to stop him, and he gets it in easily to the end zone. That is his 2nd kickoff return for a touchdown this season. And we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion, and we'll see you guys in the second half. We're going to take another break. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 34 here in Olympic Stadium in London. So now Teddy Bridgewater, he throws the football to Christian McCaffrey. He does claim that reception whatsoever, and he does get stopped at the 41. 10 for 12, 102 yards for Bridgewater in this game. So he has had 17 less yards than Cam Newton in this game. So now he's going to run the football with McCaffrey, and McCaffrey does get stopped at the 41. So now this is going to be a 3rd down and 3 here for Carolina. And supposedly, I'm guessing that they're going to do a run play, but hold on, there is a flag. So the flag, it is on holding, and we're just going to decline. It's going to be first down either way. So most of the time, I just decline just because, you know, it's not that much yardage. So anyway, 2nd and 6 now here for the Panthers as they're on offense. So Quan Alexander has had 3 tackles, 1 sack in this game. So now Leonard Floyd gets his 1st sack of the game, 3rd of the season. And London, I think, has 3 sacks off defensively in this game. So that's really good to see. And this will result in a 4th down. So this means that Carolina is required to punt. And we got AB, the former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver. I wish he should have stayed in Pittsburgh after the 2018 season. Then the Steelers would have made the playoffs in 2019. So they do get stopped at the 27. We see Andy Dalton stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. And we're really going to play him for the third quarter. And we're going to use part of Joe Flacco for part of the fourth quarter. We're still going to use Dalton in part of the fourth quarter, but towards like the last minute or so, we're going to have possibly Joe Flacco step onto the field and play some offense. So now Andy Dalton, the former Cincinnati Bengals starting quarterback, throws it to Antonio Brown, and he uses a double juke move there. And AB, he is going to roll it into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Black Knights. He gets his 8th touchdown of the year, 70-yard touchdown. And it's now going to be 36-7. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 31 here at Olympic Stadium in London. So the Carolina Panthers throw the football that time. That's going to be an incomplete pass. 19 seconds to go in this third quarter before we advance on to the fourth. So the Black Knights are leading by 29. So we played really great offense today. You guys saw Dalton throw for 70 yards and Cam Newton throwing it for 119. And this does whatsoever end the third quarter. So now we have 14, 15 plus 7. That's 36 in all. And the Panthers just scored only 1 touchdown. So that's crazy how we're going to end up 6-0 on the year. That's going to be really interesting to see. And now this is going to be a 4th and 4. So they're actually going to convert on 4th down. So if they actually get the first down, they still have possession of the ball. If they don't, London will have possession and we will control an offense on 1st down. Anyway, they do not make that 1st down count whatsoever, and we're just going to play some offense. So we're going to use some off form here. We're going to use the dagger play. You guys saw Austin Bleakney last episode against the Cleveland Browns. He had nearly 100 receiving yards in his debut with the London Black Knights. So Andy Dalton, he is 2 for 6, 96 yards there, and has 1 touchdown. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 now. So now Andy Dalton, he's going to throw this to Austin Bleakney, the rookie from Kent State University in Kent, Ohio, which is near Akron, near Cleveland area. But anyway, Dalton throws the football to Bleakney, and he gets his first touchdown in the city of London. And this will be his 3rd receiving touchdown of the season. And it will now be 43-7 here in London. All right, now this is going to be a 1st down and 10 with only 3:06 to go in the 4th. Carolina is trying to aim their way to get their 2nd touchdown of the game, and that's going to be incomplete. So now this will be a 2nd down and 10 from the 45 here in London. So London, they're going to play some defense, but Carolina got a 1st down. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 here for the Panthers, Teddy Bridgewater. So Bridgewater, he tries to look to throw. He does not want to get sacked or get tackled. So they lose the football, and the Bulldogs say and the Black Knights, say they have it, and they do. We're going to use a curls pass play on 1st down and 10. London has possession at it, but they're at the 21-yard line. So Carolina did claim their 2nd turnover in this game, but we're going to use the PA middle shot pass play. We're going to throw the football pretty deep on the 2nd down and 10. We want to make this pass completed so we can get a 1st down. So I'm going to throw this to Golden Tate, and he does get stopped there at the 43. 22-yard reception, by the way. And we're going to use the PA middle shot again, as we're going to play some more offense and hopefully get a touchdown on this drive, basically. So Golden Tate, he does get stopped at the 33. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 22. So we got quarterback Joe Flacco. He's going to throw this to Golden Tate, and Golden Tate gets his first receiving touchdown in this game. He had scored a touchdown, but this will be a 6th receiving touchdown of the season, and it will now be 51-7 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 47 here in Olympic Stadium. So now Teddy Bridgewater, he's going to throw this to Robbie Anderson, but that turns out to be an incomplete pass. Maybe Anderson dropped it on that play whatsoever. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10 now here for the Carolina Panthers. So Carolina, they're going to try to throw the football, but they throw that. It's going to be incomplete. 14 for 22 for Teddy Bridgewater, and they're trailing by, I'm saying, 44 points if I'm not mistaken. So now they're going to have to return. Now that we have to return the punt, and they have to punt it. So 4th down and 10. Carolina punts, and it is going to be down at the 13-yard line. So this is going to be a 1st down and 10. There's only 30 seconds left in this game, so we're easily going to win at home over the Carolina Panthers, and we will have our next road game. Our next game will be on the road in Jacksonville, Florida at TIAA Bank Field, the only stadium in the NFL to have a swimming pool in it, which is really nice because I'm not a big fan of swimming. So 1st and 10 now. We're going to make our one and final snap of this game, and it's incomplete. So the London Black Knights do take the W at Olympic Stadium over the Carolina Panthers 51-7. All I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll see you at stats. All right, Andy Dalton, 145.8 pass rating, 5 for 8 there, 153 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. Teddy Bridgewater, he had 137 yards, 14 for 23, only 1 touchdown. Cam Newton, perfect pass rating for 2 touchdowns, 3 for 3 on the day. So receiving-wise, let's check this out. Antonio Brown, he had 123 yards, 2 receptions, and 2 touchdowns in this game. Golden Tate had 1 touchdown. So did Justin Jefferson, along with DJ Moore, who scored Carolina's only touchdown. Even Austin Bleakney, which I forgot to show you there, made it. So Leonard Floyd, 1 sack. Alex Anzalone had 1 sack. Jimmy Smith and Quan Alexander all had a sack. There were no INTs whatsoever. There was a defensive touchdown, so CJ Mosley, he recovered the fumble and scored a touchdown. Kick return wise, Golden Tate, he had a 99-yarder and scored a touchdown, and that wraps it up. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone.